The Knox County community has always been welcoming to people with disabilities. With your support, hundreds of people with disabilities and their families live, learn, work, and play in the community. They share their gifts and enrich the lives of those around them. I Can Too, a group of people with disabilities that identifies and advocates for positive changes to help individuals with disabilities be included members of their community, has been quietly working to remove barriers to inclusion. The little changes they have made are making a big difference in helping the community be accessible for all.
Because it's very important to be able to do stuff in the community that everybody else can do.
Danielle Brown was able to consult with developers of Foundation Park in order to ensure the park was accessible to all. Changes including doing away with large gravel in favor of paved sidewalk and blacktop, making accessible bathrooms available, frequent rest areas along the path, and picnic tables that provide space for wheelchairs to pull up to them.
All the people that came together to do the park saw my vision of things and were more than willing to do anything they could to make it more adaptable for people with disabilities. And so I've just been very pleased with how well they were receptive of things and all the work that they've done. And I'm very grateful, and I hope that other individuals are just as grateful for them as I am that they did this for everybody.
I Can Too was able to work with Kroger's to get Caroline's carts in their store. Caroline's carts allow parents of older children with disabilities and caregivers of adults with disabilities to shop in a way that is both convenient and safer.
It makes me feel that I help with people with disabilities.
Because we look out for persons with handicaps and we try to do things accessible for the handicapped that they can be more out in the community.
Derry Davis worked to get a dangerous railroad crossing repaired.
The train wheel would go sideways in the track. I got stuck and almost got hit by a car. Let them know that it was a problem, so they fixed it up to where I can cross now.
For individuals that use wheelchairs for mobility like
Ryan Waldron,
paved sidewalks make all the difference in being able to access the community. In the past, Ryan has had his chair tip over in the ditch in his effort to get from his apartment to stores on Coshocton Avenue. Even a tip on a ramp can mean he is stranded waiting for a stranger to help. A paved sidewalk means he can be more independent and shop local businesses.
disability is part of the human condition. 1 in 11 people have a disability, meaning it is likely you know or love someone with a disability. And over 70% of adults will experience a disabling condition at some point in their life. Therefore, community accessibility is an issue for all Knox County citizens. Here are some additional ways that you can help ensure that the community is a place where all people belong. Automatic doors or lightweight doors that allow an individual to help themselves in. Counters, sinks, hand dryers, and drinking fountains that are lower to the ground, providing parking spots with space for ramps to open. Studies have proven that the community feels more positively about and is more willing to do business with organizations that make it a priority to include people with disabilities. Everyone has gifts to offer the community. People with disabilities are your neighbors, co-workers, volunteers, teammates, classmates, and friends. When you welcome people of all abilities into schools, workplaces, and businesses, you'll see that everyone has gifts to share. A community where everyone belongs begins with you. Together, we make it possible.